Hello, viewers! Welcome back to Will It Cat? This is the first update post-release of Monster Hunter Worlds. And say hello, Liquidy and Lobster.
Hello.
Hello, Liquidy and Lobster.
I knew you would do that. Alright, so first things first, I had a couple of issues. I had some grandiose plans for what quests I was gonna tackle. I thought, I'll do Gypsyros and Iodrome, and neither of those are on my list of available monsters, so I had to go and change Prowlers, and instead we are punching a rabbit.
Punch bun.
And I think there's some kind of a... Gypsyros is supposed to pop up at some point. I'll just have to keep doing quests. Maybe he'll show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
No, that is how it works, though.
Yeah.
If a quest is not available, you just gotta do the other keys.
Until it shows up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the reason is, it was for fashion. Iodrome was for fashion, and, these monsters and these cats, unlock skills. So, Little Man has a skill that is unlocked by Lagambi, so that's why we need him. See, the stuff I do makes sense. Kinda.
Yeah. But, one important question. Are you going to punch this bun in the buns?
Quite frequently. I think I end up, punching him in the butt quite a lot. Same as
Punch
the
the bun
Argyros,
in the
really.
bun.
Punch the bun in the bun.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was, this went fine.
I think Lagambi was the first multiplayer quest I ever did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what my first multiplayer quest was. It's been a while.
I just remember because everyone was like, he's a rabbit, and I was like, okay.
And then you were like, oh, so he is a rabbit. And also a bear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A
No,
bear
Lagambi
bit.
is good. So we have seen Lagambi in the multiplayer shenanigans, but here is his proper intro. Here he is. He's a big old bear rabbit.
It's the bear bit. Or the rabear.
Yes! And this guy is not really... He's a step up from Argyros, but he's in the same family as Argyros.
He's the...
And he even uses mostly the same animation rig, except with the addition of his throwing ice snowball. That's the word I'm looking for. Snowball throwing attack, and the dude, as you can see, can do penguin slide all over the place.
Was he also introduced in 3U like Arzuros?
I think he's been around
Correct.
longer, hasn't he, Liquidy?
No, I think Gombo is new. Or new enough.
Okay.
But MH3U new. Not...
I gotta
Wow,
learn
words.
to look this shit up before we go and record commentary.
I'm
Future
sorry.
Silver will answer the question.
I'm sorry, I asked so many questions for Future Silver.
Yes, don't worry, Future Silver's got it. I mean, I look it up when I do the Meowster Podia updates, but I haven't done it for Lagambi because, we haven't posted this yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to start doing it twice. Once before video and once for Monster Podia.
I really am, unless Future Silver wants to keep looking everything up for us.
Well, I mean, President Lobster could also stop asking so many damn questions.
No. Present Lobster's questions are fine, because, as I said, sometimes we might forget to explain something, so having someone around to ask the questions is useful. So that's fine.
Oh, a valiant attempt.
Right in the face. Yep. I tried. I made an effort to try and think about when I could rodeo in this recording. I did try, Liquidy.
And then those buns. The
Yep.
Lagambi scooted that boot right up in your face.
Yep, he backed that ass up right into my face. He's rude. He's a rudo.
He said, I'ma scoot these buns.
Yeah.
And then he scooted those buns.
His attack that I like the least is the one where he jumps into the air and then he rolls after he lands.
Ooh.
It is rude and I don't like it.
We're gonna... Yeah, there it is.
Yep,
Yep.
He
Yep.
gets me with it so many times. Yep, he got me there. That is, he does it so much and he keeps getting me with it. Hey, there, see? Back that ass up. That time I dodged it. He just, yeah, he covers a lot more distance than you think he should be able to, and he always trips me up. And it is not my weapon that's the problem. This is a current weapon for, you know, where I am. Although I don't know if he resists water, he might. At least I knew better than to bring an ice weapon.
Yeah.
I would have brought fire myself.
Yeah, I would have brought fire.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't have access to many elemental weapons yet. They're only just starting to become available.
Yeah, I mean, the elemental weapons are, like, they start becoming elemental a little bit higher up.
But, like, upper low rank.
Yeah, upper low
Yeah,
rank.
like, we are getting to that point. I'm starting to get elemental weapons, like the Ludroth Paw here and the Lagambi Staff. They're elemental,
But they're also, like, weak elemental.
Yeah, so we're getting there, and I will be paying more attention to that. It's just that, we're still fairly early in the game. Give it time. Nope.
You got it.
No.
Oh, no!
Oh.
See what I mean about that? Rolling attack?
You got wrecked. Should have waited for him to slide after a friend.
I got acorned by the rabbit.
That's okay. You can get acorn.
I have no excuse. That's
Acorned by a rabbit.
Yep. Now, speaking of butt. Oh, nope. He moved. I was trying. Nope. Ah! I hate that rolling attack. It's the worst. Oh,
back that
right
thing
in
up.
my face. Right in my face. Oh, Lagambi.
Would you say Lagambi has some junk in the trunk?
He really does.
Oh my god, Lobster. Look at Lagambi's butt.
Oh, yep. Good one. Good one, Liquidy. Oh, dear. Yeah. So Lagambi is difficult to land solid hits on because of all the zipping around he does.
He's a little rough.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but yeah, he's a pain.
But that's why you've got a ranged weapon of sorts.
Yes, with a monster like this, a ranged weapon is actually really good, because you have a lot more flexibility with your positioning.
One
Kind
of
of just
my
point yourself at him and toss it.
yeah, one of my non-cat preferences here is hammer. Actually,
Oh, because of KO damage?
also how mobile it is for a hammer. You would think a hammer would be real slow, and no, you just charge up an attack and just keep chasing after Gombo till it stops.
Yeah,
and
hammer's
super
a good-
pound its face.
Hammer's a good weapon.
And you know, one of these days I'm gonna have to try a hammer more. The only time I end up using a hammer is when I'm farming for Kilby horns.
Oh no,
Oh no, you gotta you gotta give most, if not all, of the weapons a fair shake at least once.
I ended up using hammer like as my second most, like as my number 2 weapon.
Yeah, I got dual blades and then insect glaive were my main human weapons.
It would be a lot easier for me to list out the weapons I don't use.
Right.
No bow
I ought
guns.
to. Yeah.
No bow guns, no sword and board, no great sword, no long sword. I think that about does it.
Yeah.
I tend to like everything else.
I should be better about trying different weapons.
My favorite are the dual swords and the hammer.
Dual blades
Although-
are real fun, especially in this game. You can go aerial dual blades and slicey dicey.
Although I will update my my no use list. In Monster Hunter World, the Great Sword is fucking phenomenal, and all they did was add one attack to it, basically.
Uh-huh.
And I won't go into detail here because it will eat up like the rest of the video. For like 10 minutes.
Alright. Well,
I should probably give Longsword a second shot too, because it doesn't trip people up anymore. It's like they took
really?
all... Yeah, they took all of the tripping Longsword does and shoved it onto dual blades.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if
Okay.
I like that. I like dual blades.
Yeah, dual blades are my
So,
favorite.
So, like, basically, I'm just gonna have to sit out on Dual Blades until we start hitting, like, the bigger monsters where I can have a secluded spot to myself.
Right. And slice and dice. Yeah,
Because otherwise,
I liked...
otherwise you're immobilizing all of your allies and it really sucks.
Yeah, I liked
Well-
the longsword when I tried it out a couple times, but then you told me that it trips people and I didn't use it anymore. Cause I
If
didn't wanna
you play
be
mostly
bad.
single player, though, does it matter?
No.
Yeah, but come on, you got a multiplayer Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It's fun. Monster Hunter is best enjoyed with friends.
It is. But
Agreed.
I'm a curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon. And I'm not gonna. Oh, there we go. I broke his head. That was the subquest.
Yep.
So his ears are broken, and he a tired bunny.
Actually, what I like about Monster Hunter World is that you can, like, completing multiplayer or single player quests, it doesn't matter, it just...
Yeah, they're unified.
It's
Yeah.
just quests, yeah, which is nice. So like if this were in Worlds, we wouldn't have the multiplayer shenanigans updates. It would just kind of be.
It would be
whatever.
shenanigans.
Yeah, it would
Well,
just
I
be
mean-
whatever.
Honestly, I would probably talk you into doing multiplayer shenanigans anyway. It could just be like
Yeah.
completing
Oh, yeah.
some of the optional quests or something.
Oh yeah. No, totally. And you wouldn't have to try that hard to convince me, honestly.
That shiny is bothering me. Do you pick that up?
I picked up a shiny. Were there two? Because I definitely picked up a shiny.
Oh no, are you okay? Yeah, you're going for it. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
okay, Liquidy. I'm glad that my past self could satisfy your future need of a beast tier.
Like, it's not just that it's a beast tier. That could have been a Gombo bit.
It could have been.
That
It
could have
could have
been a Plastron. Could have been.
You never know what you're gonna get. This is true. I was
I
just giving you a hard
actually,
time, Liquidy.
Actually, that was from the ear break, so it probably could have been an ear.
Oh, and we didn't mention this yet, but Lagambi doesn't have breakable, or not sorry, he has breakable. He doesn't have any cuttable bit. So,
Right.
you can use cutting, you can use blunt, whichever your preference.
As you can see, his ears are broken right now.
Yep. Yeah, so you can break his ears even with a cutting weapon, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, hella busted. The only breaks that are like weirdly specific like that are just tail cuts anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. So I will make note of when we fight a monster that has a cuttable bit. But thus far, I think it's mostly been either or. So if it's either or, you might as well bring blunt for that sweet, sweet KO damage.
although
limping.
That a
They-
limpy bunny.
there's one thing I'm unsure of, and that's Baroth's like head crest thingy. But
Is
Oh,
he even in this game?
Oh, speaking
yeah, I
of
was
Barroth,
Oh, wait, he was limping away, and we knocked him over.
finish
That was
the
good
job.
shit.
finish
And
it.
now we are getting him right in the butt. Ram
Finish
those
him.
boomerangs right up your butt. This is good. This is some good Monster Hunter beatdown right here.
But speaking of
This is the good
Barroth,
stuff. Yeah.
which this has nothing to do with what's on screen right now. But I was watching Pro Jared. I don't know if you've ever heard of Pro Jared, but he's a big Monster Hunter fan.
Uh-huh.
And he was playing some Monster Hunter World. And he was fighting a new monster, which I'm not sure how to pronounce its name. It started with a J, but it was basically...
Chiritotus.
Yeah, a water Baroth?
No, it's not a water Baroth. It's like a water. It's like a water mud Lavasioth.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he was fighting it, and then a Baroth came into the area, and J guy and Baroth started fighting each other, and it was super cool.
Yeah, there's explicit monster infighting instead of just like the jank of trying to get one monster in front of another monster's attacks. It's really cool.
It was really
Yeah.
cool to watch.
Yeah, Silver's not gonna get to play World until PC release, so yeah, I'm gonna try not to be too bitter about it, but it's a bit difficult sometimes. It's a bit difficult.
No, I honestly could not tell at all that you were slightly bitter. Slightly.
Slightly. I'm trying
No,
not to rain on you guys' parade. I'm trying.
Well, like I said before we were talking before this, and I don't have my PS4 hooked up right now, so I
Yeah.
haven't been playing.
And whose fault is that?
The flues.
It's the flu's fault. Lobster has been sick, but she's feeling better today.
Yes.
Anyway, while you guys were talking about that, we killed the wabbit. It's a dead wabbit.
Fatality.
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
We did that bit already in the
Yeah,
multiplayer.
we did that. We did that in the multiplayer shenanigans.
No.
I was unhappy about it then, too.
Those Popo just kind of, like, very
Teleported
slowly
in.
shambled up to me while I was doing my victory pose.
No, they clearly teleported in.
Clearly. Magical teleporting Popos.
I bet you'd get a quantum Popoton if you killed and carved one of them.
Maybe. Well, yeah, I mean, we got lots of good rabbit bits. This was a good take.
This is making me want to play Monster Hunter Generations more than I have already played it.
Well, if we're gonna do more multiplayer shenanigans eventually, so you could join up. We're still in early rank too, so it wouldn't even matter. Right?
Yeah, if, I lost track of what I was... Okay, so I was going to say, if you were going to want to play Generations more, you should do that before you play World, because you're not going to want to go back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not, I imagine.
Yeah, World is like quality of life improvements, the game.
Okay.
So, Neko, what do you got for us? Oh, so our cat is done trading all those mushrooms I had it trade for. And you can see we got some mushrooms that I didn't ask for. So that's how you... Yeah, again, I explained this before, but you can get stuff that you didn't ask for.
You get
and that's
little
how-
extras.
Yeah. And sometimes that's the only way you can get those things.
Yeah. Like, the way I like to see it is that when you're trading bugs and you get different bugs, those are just stowaways.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how mushrooms become stowaways, but they did.
The spores,
Don't worry
like
about
the
it.
spores,
Well,
like
yeah, the different
drifted in.
spores. Yeah, wind up on it and everything. So yeah.
No, I have not been playing my 3DS very much since I got my Switch. I think.
Ooh, we got 2 broken statues, Liquidy. We can
Oh.
make the whole set now.
Oh man, it is extremely important we see the weapon description for
Don't
the
worry.
statue.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got you covered, boss.
Like,
but-
vitally important.
But for the other thing, again, I wanted to do the Iodrome next, and that didn't end up happening. So we're gonna fight this thing instead.
I think I saw what that was.
I wasn't really prepared to fight this yet. I wasn't planning on going after him for a couple of, for a bit yet, because he's kind of a step up from the other monsters we've been dealing with.
Okay.
Also, you're not capable of doing one of the sweet tricks against him as a cat.
Right, exactly. So, I didn't do too badly against him, but there are definitely a few more things I could have done, which I
Like-
can't do.
Like, cats are straight up kind of crippled against this particular friend.
Yes, they really are. There's not much I can do about it either. So, so this monster kind of has a similar thing as the Cephadrome, where he spends a lot of time in the sand, also.
Oh boy.
But this hunt, I felt, went better than the Cephadrome. I'm not sure. You guys can tell me.
I like to refer to Nibblesnarf as the honkfish,
Honkfish. No, he's good. Honkfish is good. I like the Honkfish.
because of reasons, and I think viewers will be able to tell why.
Yeah, I think I know why.
Oh yeah, well here he is. This is the Nibblesnarf. For the record, this is probably my favorite monster name.
Yeah.
I love the name, Nibblesnarf. It is so great.
Also, whenever you're hunting a Nibblesnarf, these extra little dunes appear, and you can find out which one is him, because one of them is exhaling a lot.
Yeah, it's really cute. Nibblesnarf is a good monster. He's kind of a pain, he's kind of annoying, but he's good.
He's also pretty fun as a blunt weapon user because that like entire faceplate thing, that's the whole head hitbox. It's big.
Yeah, so like what he mentioned, for this guy, you definitely want to go with blunt. Don't do what your OP did. Bring a blunt weapon.
Oh boy.
Well, you can do sharp if you want. It's just getting those KOs is so satisfying on this thing.
Well, I mean, just saying, it's better to do blunt. And as you can see here, this is another monster where having a ranged weapon is really helpful because you can stand out of range of his sandblast attack and keep pelting him.
Well, you know, those gills of his filter out a lot of sand. He's got to do something with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Blast it out.
Now, for breakable bits, as the subquest says, you can break his front legs, and you see that uvula in his giant gaping maw? You can break that.
Oh, really?
It's a tough one to break.
It's a very tough break to do, but you can break it.
I did not know you could break that.
Mm-hmm. What about the gills? Like, can you break those?
They are both individual breaks.
There you go. So, gills, legs, and uvula.
Although now I'm unsure if they're individual or not. I don't see why they wouldn't be. They're probably individual breaks.
Probably. But yeah, so this is Nibblesnarf. Our subquest is to break his front legs. His front legs are kind of difficult to reach. I don't end up doing it. Sorry. I got enough problems fighting Nibblesnarf as a cat.
So that right there, that attack, that is a key part of what human hunters can do to mess with him.
Yes, if anybody has played The Legend of Zelda, this guy, I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but he does kind of vaguely resemble a Dodongo, does he not?
Nibblesnarf dislikes smoke.
Yes, they dislike smoke. So, what we're getting at obliquely here
I can't wait to bomb a Nibblesnarf.
Yes, if you have a barrel bomb, you can place that in his path when he does that attack.
When he tries to chop up from underneath the ground.
Yes, and you can make him eat it, and it will blow up in his stomach.
And that stuns him briefly, and what you can do from that point is run up to his gaping mouth, and you get a temporary, no extra items necessary fishing prompt.
Mm-hmm.
You can fish him out of the sand, pull him up, and when he lands on his side with his mouth wide open, so you can really just get in there and tear away at that uvula.
Yeah, you can go to town. It is great. And you know something? I might have to experiment. Do you think it might be possible to do that with a bombing cat?
I don't know. Do they have large barrel bombs they can place? I've only ever seen them run around with it above their head.
I don't know, which makes me think that it wouldn't work.
Anti-monster mines. Try anti-monster mines. That might do it.
Actually,
Holy crap.
I think the Nibblesnarf unlocks that skill. So,
oh my.
So
that
I would
be
try
significant.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Anti-monster mine. So after this fight, I will unlock it. So there you go.
Theoretical solution
there we
to
go. Mount
cat
hit.
cripple
Mount hit.
problem.
Got one.
Oh, do it again. Do it again. Oh no. That little shitter.
So I do remember to try for the mount hits, Liquidy. I do.
Because, I mean, we've seen it in the multiplayer shenanigans, but not from your point of view. We need it from your point of view.
Right.
But yeah, is he a... Like, are you at, like, 3-star right now, and is he, like, a 4-star, or...
No, you can't skip around in village quests like that. So he is still a rank 3 village monster.
Okay.
He's just kind of a step up from others we've fought so far. That's all.
Like, if you really had to differentiate him, I'd call him like a 3.5 compared to just the 3 of the others.
Yeah, you know, he's a bit of a step up, but he's not that bad. I was trying something there. You saw me put my weapon away? I was trying something.
Ah. Oh, you hit him out. Oh.
Sorry.
You looked close enough.
You know, fun fact. I did mention that there was one time where I nearly ran out of time on a quest when I was catting in Generations. This was the guy. This was him. Now, what went wrong was I was using a weapon with crappy sharpness. I didn't realize that cat weapons do still have a sharpness level.
Yeah.
And Nibblesnarf's, his hide is rather tough, so if you don't have at least green level sharpness, your attacks just bounce off of him. And as I mentioned, bounce attacks do a lot less damage. So I just had I had the weapon, and I kept bouncing off of him and hacking away at him, and he kept doing his thing where he teleports like 3 zones over, and I just very nearly ran out of time. Like, I was at the 5-minute warning and still hacking at him. I don't know exactly how much time I had left, but it was not very long.
Oh, that's shiny.
I managed it, though.
Oh, there's 2 shinies? Well, actually, they were probably feline shinies. Maybe they're not important.
Yeah, because I don't think I've done anything to the Nibblesnarf to warrant him dropping a shiny at the moment. But yeah, I did mention it. When he goes under the sand like that, he can teleport between the oasis and the 2 main desert areas to the west. But you, being a human/cat, you gotta hoof it all the way over there. So I cut out the running around.
Yeah, that's kind of a rude thing that burrowing and flying monsters do.
Yeah. So he gets burrowing teleportation. It's only fair then that I get editing teleportation.
Have we seen him do one of his other attacks where he'll eat a barrel? Oh, you know what? You actually have to be far away from him for him to do that, and you've kept rather close. He'll also just go on the surface of the sand, open his mouth, and fly at you at breakneck speeds.
Yes, we have seen him do that.
Okay.
He did that once.
It's fantastic.
Yes, and you can drop a barrel bomb there also, and he can eat it.
Like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it goes. Yep.
And you were talking about sharpness. Where's the indication of what your weapon sharpness is right now?
Well,
that
that's
is
the
in the
thing.
equip screen. It's in the equip screen when you pick your weapon.
See,
Okay.
that's the deal with Palico weapons, is you don't have to sharpen them. They don't lose sharpness.
Oh, they don't
so,
have sharpness. Okay.
But they still have a sharpness level, and I didn't realize that when I was playing.
I think
yeah.
I would distinguish it by calling it a sharpness rating, because
Sure,
Yeah.
it's a sharpness rating. They do have a sharpness rating for sure.
Okay.
They don't lose it, but you can't like give them more either.
One thing that I really like about Monster Hunter World is you only have to use 1 whetstone to make.
Oh, that's nice.
Make your it just
Oh, yeah.
automatically.
yeah, 1 whetstone maxes out your sharpness, and no more collecting whetstones. You just permanently have one.
That kind of makes sense because it's not like a whetstone breaks when you use it once.
Yeah.
I guess they just added, they changed stuff that would like make sense.
But like I
Quality-
said,
quality
quality
of
of life
life,
improvements the game.
Got it. Hey, well, I am very much looking forward to playing it too. It's just going to be a while. that's
Well,
all.
I haven't played it yet. I've just watched other people play it. I've been
You can though.
Yeah, I can. I've just been, flu ridden, so I've been
Yeah, you've been sick. It's fine.
Just sit down, like, in front of the TV it'll be connected to, and start yelling for someone else to connect it.
all that I have is my 78-year-old dad, so
Yeah.
he's great, but he doesn't understand how to
Now put the HDMI cable in the HDMI port.
yeah.
Okay, come on, Pass Silver. Can you do it? Yes! We got
Oh,
one!
yes!
We got one!
Yes!
We got one! Okay, now Liquidy, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I was kind of caught off guard by that, and I was like, wait, how do you rodeo? Shit! I forgot how to do it! What button do I push?
Oh no!
I forgot how to do it! It's been so long! And by the time I remembered how to do it, he bucked me off. I'm sorry!
So,
So
for the
close
sake
yet
of the
so far.
viewers, for the sake of the viewers, what you're supposed to do there is you hold R, which honestly is kind of unnecessary. I mean, you're supposed to hold R. I just don't feel that they should have made it necessary.
Yeah.
And you mash A while the face is green. When it turns,
It's X. You gotta mash X, man. The attack button.
wait, I thought it was A because they're both attacks.
It should be I mean,
Is
I think I was
it,
pushing a button. Which was not X or A. So
Is it dependent? Can you remap the controls? Maybe.
No.
Okay.
I don't think Monster Hunter does that.
I distinctly recall it being the A button.
Maybe it's either because they're both attack buttons.
Well, regardless, you hold the R button the whole time, and I don't know why they made you do that, but you do. And you mash your attack button while the face is green, and if it turns yellow, you stop.
Yeah. Turns yellow, you stop, mash it when it's green, and then eventually the monster will fall over.
And
Which
for
I
the
didn't
record, you continue holding R while the face is yellow. You don't let go
Yes.
of R.
Right, always hold the R button. The R button is the hold on button. Like,
Yeah,
you know, picture you're riding a bull and you hold on.
You're pressing your index finger into the bowl to hold on to it.
Yeah, and then with the other hand, you are stabbing it in the spine repeatedly.
Have you guys ever ridden a mechanical bull?
No.
Have you?
Yes, it was actually kind of fun.
I have not. I don't think they have those sorts of things up here in the in Yankeetown.
I managed to stay on for about 20 seconds,
Nice.
which is
We
a
don't have those
long ass
kinds of-
time on a mechanical bull. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Totes.
I'm going to make the joke that I think Silver was too polite to make. We don't have those kinds of things up in the civilized parts of America.
Ooh, no,
Shut
no.
up.
I just said no. Like we're the North, you know.
Yeah, the civilized half.
Yeah. I live in New England. We're Yankeeville. You know, we're Yanks. We're the Yankees.
West Virginia is the best Virginia.
I didn't dispute that.
Huh. So mechanical bulls are actually reaching north. Ish.
Oh yeah, I have
Uh.
not seen one up here. But yeah, anyway, that is how you were supposed to rodeo, and I utterly failed at doing it. I felt so bad though, Liquidy, because I'm the rodeo queen. That's my gimmick. You know?
Technically, I'm the rodeo queen. Neither of you have been on mechanical bull.
In Monster Hunter I am, and you know what they say, Liquidy? A silver who can't do she own gimmick. A shameful silver. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
But a real life rodeo queen, for sure, Lobster, because I have never rodeoed a thing in my life. This is fact. I am a city girl. A northern city girl, to boot.
I mean, I don't exactly live out in the middle of nowhere, but
You don't, but you know, small town and everything, right? Kinda.
kind of small town, yeah.
I have been to, the country fairs and stuff. We do have those up here.
Oh, you hit that Apsaros on the backswing.
Yeah, good. Death to all of them.
Oh, don't be in the... yeah.
Yeah, he already got me with that once this hunt, and I was like, oh, come on.
So, fun fact, Nibblesnarf will actually deal Water Blight with that friggin' sand, vortex.
And as we observed with the Cephadrome, Water Blight is really, 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 really bad when you're a cat. Because it slows your movement speed. Very, very bad. Yeah, he's
Oh.
doing the dolphin thing out of the sand.
Yeah, Honkfish doing his honks.
He's good. The Nibblesnarf is good. Good monster.
I wonder how he got his name, Nibble Snarf.
He nibbles and goes snarf. Snarf, snarf.
He's a hungry boy. He eats
He's very
all the bombs he can get his mouth on.
Which is a lot of bombs. Potentially.
And see, I think part of his thing. Ooh, he's limping. Part of his thing is when he's under the ground.
He
senses,
is limping. Like, how is he limping underground?
I don't know, because he can.
I guess.
'Cause
So
he
what we're
has
saying?
to.
What are we saying, Liquidy, sorry?
When he's underground, he senses like vibrations, and that's how he knows where to jump up and bite. I think that's his thing.
No, I'm pretty sure he does that. Yeah, that would make sense.
I'm pretty sure I've already said this in a previous video, but one of my things I really like about Monster Hunter is they try to they give realistic details to these fantastic monsters.
Yeah.
Yes. Like ecologically speaking.
You have
that's
said
the
that,
word
but
I
it
wanted
bears
to use.
repeating.
Yeah,
Oh.
they have like a living ecology here. And it's good. It's real good.
Oh,
It's okay, we got this, we're fine.
took that bite to the face.
Even so, we've still got 1 acorn left. Actually, no, we got 2 acorns
got
left.
2
Never
acorns.
mind.
That was-
he doesn't
it
acorn me
was-
at all. That was the rabbit.
It was Gombi, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. We're good. We're fine.
It was
This is fine.
Gombo.
Yeah, so the rabbit acorned me, and the far more dangerous monster didn't.
I'd leave out the far. Just more dangerous. Not exactly.
dangerous.
Yeah.
And part of the thing that was helpful here is I brought a healing cat along, and healing cat, the Corn, was real good with that true health horn. He was a good boy, good and helpful guy. I like healing cats.
I'm actually kind of starting to wonder whether you should replace Herb Horn with a better healing horn.
Well, I mean, Nialkan already did, but Little Man doesn't have the slots yet.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Little Man, not Meowkin.
Yeah, this is Little Man. Yeah, Nialkan has all the best stuff.
I'm having trouble paying attention.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nialkan has emergency escape.
She can't always play as Meowkin. That wouldn't be fair.
No, it wouldn't be, because I've gone back and, like, done monsters that we've done with Nialkan, and I chump them in, like, 8 minutes. You guys want to see me struggle a bit. Oh, hey, I stunned him.
That
I
might
stunned
be...
him.
Oh, you fished
Yes!
him!
Yes! I fished the fish! I fished the hogfish!
Sick nasty.
There we go! So that's what you do after you bomb him.
Oh,
Eat it, shitter.
He didn't land on his side. What's the deal?
Well, it's
He
kind
landed
of
on his back.
It's kind of his side. It's his
he
back.
landed on his back.
His backside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you're supposed to, instead of fishing him, maybe you're supposed to just hit his uvula after bombing him.
Maybe.
That might be it.
But yeah, I was, ooh, right in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
I was proud of that one.
boomerang right to the schnoz.
Right in the face. So you know, I thought that hunt went better than the Cephadrome did.
I like how he's brightly colored on the underside.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It makes sense because it's like sky colored.
Mhm.
If he were an ocean creature, you know, looking up from the bottom.
Counter shading.
Yeah.
It's like
I
maybe,
think maybe it's for mating displays.
you know, that's plausible. I'd go with that.
Yep.
So I mean, I guess if he wanted to sleep, he could just burrow and be in one of his little sand flows.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so he wouldn't have to show that belly unless he wanted to.
No, yeah, no, that's probably mating display. Good call.
Mm-hmm. I am an ecologist.
An actual card-carrying scientist.
Actual card-carrying scientist. Yepper. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was 21 minutes for that hunt. And I think it went better than the Cephadrome did. And as you saw, maybe, we got Anti-Monster Mine.
The theoretical solution to the Nibblesnarf fun times.
Yes, I'll have to try it. I'll make a note. But now it's time to look at armor. Everyone's favorite time, fashion time. Here is the Nibblesnarf weapon. It's optimized for ranged attacks, so we may want that.
And it's a water element.
Mm-hmm. And he gets a gas mask. That is very silly. And a military flak jacket.
We're getting
gonna have
prepped
to,
for World War II here.
Yeah, Rob, we're gonna have to pick a worthy cat for that armor, because that's pretty great. But first, the Alkin will get the Nibble Blammer for boomerang shenanigans. So there you go.
Excellent.
And what else we got? Oh, we can make these now. the herbivore-themed weapons. Fish stick, grilled hammer,
Yep.
and the Aptonoth meat.
Ooh, I like it.
I call it the meat mallet.
The ham hammer.
In fact, we have a cat who's already dressed up in the Aptonoth armor, so obviously he should get it, right?
Perfect.
Beautiful. And we got more.
You know, I can't understand
Catsnorf! I promised I would give Catsnorf new armor, didn't I, Liquidy?
that you did.
Yeah. I'm not liquidy,
Perfect.
but I answered anyway.
There we go. Now Catsnorf is fancy.
But
Fancy.
where's his baseball bat? Oh no.
I don't have enough of the Toxic Kumori to make the bat, sorry.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Next, this is
I like-
Nanashi or Smudge. I think it's Smudge. But here we go.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a smudge.
Smudge is gonna get the statue armor. It's great. It is great. Look at him. Now he looks very fancy.
Oh, here it comes.
I think I got the recording of the description separately. I'll get it. I promise. I'll get it.
Oh, you didn't stitch it in here.
No, I am gonna do the thing with the descriptions.
Okay.
We figured out how I can do that. And the Nanashi, I think this is Nanashi. He's
Squirt.
getting the Squirt. Okay, fine. Squirt is getting the Popo stuff.
Like selected Palico right at the top there.
Fine. God, I read good. He'll get the chicken leg. I picked the chicken leg for Squirt. There we go. There's Squirt. The fish stick goes with the herbivore armors too, but we don't have enough stuff to make the other herbivore armor yet, so that'll have to wait. We also got that fantastic thing. There's a bunch more stuff that we need to make.
Heckin' yeah.
Fun stuff. Yeah. So what's next on the docket then? Probably a Prowler quest. We usually end off with those, don't we?
Also, the video is not much
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Fine. Spoilers. It's a Prowler quest, and it's a boring one, even for a Prowler quest. Like it even says in the quest description that it's a drag. We've
Well,
gotta,
if it's a drag, are we dressing up in non-gender conforming clothes?
Well, we're dressed in Royal Lutroth. But my companion cat there is wearing a dress.
The cats already don't conform. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, cats don't have a gender. Like even on your save file, it doesn't even say what your gender is.
like
when
just
you're
let the
Prowler
cats
mode.
be.
Cats are cats. Yeah. So, like I said, super boring quest. It's just mine things. It's just something that pops up in normal mining nodes. So this is going to be a heavily edited quest. It's super boring. Nothing interesting happened. We mined some shit. There. That's it right there.
The Earth
Nope.
Crystal or the
That was
other
it.
one?
The Balmstone piece.
Okay.
Now, through the waterfall here, that's where I found the vast majority of them. I don't know if that's a normal thing,
significant.
but if you're doing this quest, go in the waterfall cave. Maybe.
It's,
There were tons of them here.
it's probably just because there's 2 rocks in here instead of
Mm-hmm.
like 1.
And also Jaggies. Excuse me when I kill a few of them. Oh, nope. Asshole. Leave me alone.
That
Hate
last
those
mine
things.
gave you 2 Balmstone pieces, which is pretty
It
good.
did. Actually, that... This one also was very generous with them. There's one.
How many
One.
times can you mine a spot?
Somewhere around 5 or 6-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
How many times is it in Monster Hunter World?
3.
3.
Oh, and a quick mention: when I
So
ate
not
my
everything
meal,
is better.
I ate for Feline Gatherer, so I can do more gathers from a gathering node. Also,
So in World it's 3, but there's... If you know where to find them, there's more mining spots, and they like regenerate faster. They're not...
mhm.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
And generally speaking, I mean, when you're gathering. You're like picking up 2 or 3 things at a time instead of just one.
Ah, that's nice too. So yeah, we got some laggy apples for the trader, and nothing terribly exciting for this one either.
Ah, Kit Kat got wood. Nice.
I got some wood too. I gathered some, in between the editing bits. But we're gonna end off there for today. First, we're gonna just take a quick visit to our friend the Mufa. I mean, we gotta pet the Mufa. Come on. Who's a good Mufa? You're a good Mufa. That's right. Hey, I worked hard to get this pet. I am going to actually pet my pet. Yeah. Now, pay attention to this. This is important. The Mufa jumps into bed.
Yep.
Get snuggles.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
that's it for today, though. We're gonna have to sign off. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Smell you later.
See you next time. Little man's gonna take us home. Bye-bye, everybody.